Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Can you hear me? Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Can you hear me? Yo, 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 yo. Yo, it's your boy Desmoove in the motherfucking place to be, nigga, on this motherfucking Sunday morning. And I'm just practicing again, y'all. Got my moderation on the motherfucker up in here. Moderation, no, moderated. Don't worry. We're gonna have about 100 motherfuckers on here soon. Let's do some YouTube surfing, y'all. This is a video I wanted to see what Oskino talk about how Benny helped Kanye West save his bling bling from getting taken. All right, let's get to it. Let's do some YouTube surfing, y'all. This is a video I wanted to see what Oskino talk about how Benny helped Kanye West save his bling bling from getting taken. All right, do it. How y'all spell his name, y'all? It's the Oskino. 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 How y'all spell his name, y'all? I think I spelled it right. The Oskino. 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 That's what I don't like about this. There we go. Let the commercial play. Let's say cheese. Get his cheese, man. One day I'm gonna be with him. Not like that, no homo. One day I'm gonna be with him like getting that cheese, bro. Yeah, that shit sounded kind of suspect, man.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape.
So the person probably scaring him? The person that's probably scaring Kanye? Probably when I mean, even like Kanye West, he spoke out on You know why? They're not being who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you went home, his wife like, nigga, we don't got no money. Like, we doing shows, you doing shows for 5, 6, 10,000, nigga. We 50 million? What the fuck? 50 million, life changing. You see, but you know, to each his own, man. All I know is at the end of the day, I'm gonna show these niggas how to do it. I just need to like August. It's over.
Yeah, it seems like everybody out of state property, you're the only one that's moving right now. I mean, do you talk to any of these guys?
I don't talk to
Do they
any of
try
them.
to get advice from you?
No, they don't know how to take me. But Sparks texts me like every few days. He say, "How you feeling today? Make sure your day was cool." This and that. But it might you been doing it for like 3 or 4 months. So at first I'm not answering. Like, nigga, I'm just mad at everybody. But after a while, somebody keep doing that. You just start like, I mean, but we not talking that like that. But I always said if I ever got rich, whether me and Sparks cool or not, I would make sure we was straight just because we came in the game together. You know what I'm saying? We might not be, I don't know how much friends we would be, but I would give him money because money not that important. Because when you do stuff like that, you're not really even doing it for the person. You're doing it because you're throwing enough to do it and you feel good doing it and you're getting the blessings from upstairs. You know what I'm saying? So I would do that just, I mean, I'm not gonna have my man out here fucked up. So when Freeway and them do the shit they doing, think about this, bro. They leave Sparks out too. Freeway and Bean, who the fuck is trying to leave Sparks on state property? And the fucked up part about it, why don't you just do a show called Freeway or Beans Show? I mean, don't use the name. Just use it, do a Beans and Freeway show. You know what I'm saying? So that shit, that's what
He
they
said
do.
just do a Beans and Freeway show.
This is all pussies, man. That's why I don't, I mean, so when I think about it, like, how dare y'all? So when I read this quote and say, yo, don't worry about payback, just worry about.
Excuse me, sir. How old were you when you made your first million?
What is this for?
We're trying to get advice for the younger generation.
I made my first million last year, actually.
What line of work are you in?
I'm in sales.
Okay, what's the best advice you can give someone that's in sales?
You're only as good as your sales reps and your CRM.
What CRM do you use?
We used to use one of the old legacy CRMs, but it just didn't give us the speed and agility that we needed. But then we switched to Monday CRM and sales started flying.
Why is the CRM so important?
Well, no specific CRM can make you a millionaire, but if you want to move fast in today's world, you need a CRM that doesn't hold you back. Monday CRM propels you forward. Instead of spending time messing around with old systems, you can invest in relationships, in cultivating leads, and in closing deals.
One last piece of advice for our viewers.
Make sure you have the right tools for your journey. If not, stop now, find the right CRM. For me, that's Monday CRM. Then move forward and nothing can stop you.
Thank you very much, sir.
No problem.
EVE Online is a vast universe, alive with the unrelenting activity and combined history of its players. Pursuing lives of adventure, warfare, and prosperity, they share this existence in the biggest single shard, free-to-play MMO of all time. Set 21,000 years in the future, EVE takes place in a distant cluster of over 7,000 star systems known as New Eden. It is a rich and diverse universe featuring densely populated havens of relative safety governed by 4 great empires. Hostile systems where player alliances make the rules. Even regions of anomalous and unexplored space that hold their own secrets. You play as a Capsuleer, a revered breed of highly trained pilot, having achieved immortality through the use of cloning technology. You navigate the universe encased in an armored capsule deep within your ship, where you have complete neural...
Get payback with success. Let success be your payback. And by the time you get success, you're not even gonna want payback no more because you're successful. When you're successful, you don't worry, you don't think about payback. And it started to make sense. Like, oh, that shit makes sense. That's why sometimes reading is fundamental. Yeah. I don't even know who wrote that shit. I don't even know where I read it at. I read it somewhere. I was reading one morning, like, damn, this shit. It almost like it was talking to me. You know, some shit like that. So I was like, yeah, well, I'm at work. I mean, so like I've been doing my shit, like, and that shit's going fast. You mean some real shit, like Shit beautiful right now.
I remember watching a video from Emilio Sparks, and he spoke about Jay-Z and how he did some bad, like, sneaky business tactics.
Jay-Z always did sneaky business tactics. The only way you can get $1 billion is if you do sneaky business tactics. You can't. I mean, you get like, come on, man. Like, we as young boys who got on Nas and everybody asked for you. Just that alone, because your career probably would have been over. You could get niggas jobs. You could do a lot of shit. He'd rather say, I don't owe nobody nothing. Mind you, I mean, for me, the shit he did for me was enough for me to have probably why I'm doing shit I can do now, right? But still, nigga, you took a lot from us. A lot. You know what I'm saying?
I think he was speaking on, I think he played a song for Jay-Z or something like that.
The song me and Sparks, give it to me, right?
Right.
I hated it when Sparks, I was like, I don't like this song. Jay-Z heard it. I went to jail for murder. That's why I ain't nowhere on this shit at all. That's why I like murder. Jay-Z did it, put Pharrell on it. Shit was like one of the biggest songs ever. Video. Let Sparks sing a little hook. Bro, if you get 5% of that song, millionaires. 5%, 2%. No, you get nothing. Zero, nothing. I mean, just a throw away that's already rich. Like, man, get 2% of the song. I don't know about that song.
And he's on the record.
Sparks.
Yeah.
Sparks don't hook. Mine just the hook of the song. Sparks had it. I hated it. Jay-Z heard this shit. Bro, we got more than that, just that song. There's a bunch of songs. I could definitely name songs. Like, think of, hear your shit, the idea. Take it and switch it. But you see the Non-Brigade whole song. Beat, hook, everything. You know what I'm saying? If you go, it's All I Need. When you get off here, look up All I Need from Non-Brigade and you hear Jay-Z, All I Need. So when people, I remember I heard Funk Flex on the radio one night, like, that shit made me so mad, bro. Funk Flex said, everybody talking about Jay-Z don't stole raps. What the fuck he need to steal somebody's raps for? I was like, damn, bro. Nobody say he need to steal it. He's my second favorite rapper all the time. He don't need to say raps. He just do take to y'all. He still do it though. A lot of people don't need to do shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody saying be dead wrong on the radio, I heard the boy Guru said, man, Jay-Z, that wasn't Jay-Z ain't still that song. So I'm like, these niggas don't even have their own minds. The dick eating is a different level when you get in the game. These niggas, you got $1 billion, niggas like, I'm not saying anything about what you do wrong because the crumbs on the table are big crumbs, and in case one fall down, I want to catch it. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this shit like that. So I know for me, I would always have to make my own way because I could never be like that. Never. I'd rather work at Walmart somewhere. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at this. Mind you, I like Guru. I don't really see him in a long time. And I'm like, but when I saw him say that shit on Joe, I'm like, damn, so you making it like Sparks a liar? When you know he told telling the truth. You think Jay-Z let somebody on his song? Let me say something. That song with Freeway and Free Bears poking out all that shit and Beans on it, Jay-Z, and that's Freeway song by itself. Jay-Z get on it. You would think Jay-Z let Freeway on there. You know what I'm saying? Give it to me. That's Sparks song. He not letting you on his song. If he take your song and if he blatantly take it or hear it, he might get on there. He's not going to ever get on. Mind you, when we drop our albums, he make sure he drop right with us. So we don't like make sure.
So Emilio Sparks didn't know that Jay-Z was making it his record and putting it on his album.
Yeah, he knew. What you want to do? You sign to him. He the boss. That's what you can do. So what you think is what you think. You right. At first you be happy about it. Like, oh, he got his song. It's going to go crazy. I'm gonna make money. No, not gonna make shit. Not gonna make shit. Not gonna make shit, bro.
Although that is your record. It's your record.
No, it's not your record no more when you do it. That's your record no more. I mean, it's not your record no more. But this is crazy part, bro. I remember one time I was like in the studio, right? For your budget, you get a budget to do the recordings. So they making us go to baseline to record. It's $300 an hour back then. So if you sitting there, even if you're not recording, any hour, because you got to sign the book when you come in. So say you're there for 8 hours, right? $300 an hour, you can order food for free, all that shit come out your budget, right? So with them, I'm like, why can't I go to my man studios and saying like this is $50? No, we can't. And I found out because you get your budget from Universal, they're taking the money from your budget and keeping it themselves. You know what I mean? So when you're in the studio, so if me, Chris, Neef, all this in the studio, it's $300 hours for all of us, right? My thing is this, why you can't say, damn, listen, get $300 an hour for your budget. You know what I'm saying? For every hour you in here, I'm gonna give you $50 for your pockets. Out the budget, because I'm gonna take two. I mean, when you already got $1 million watches on, and the greed is diabolical. That's why I started talking about Jay-Z back when niggas was dick eating in 2007. You know what I mean? So I've been seeing he like this nigga, he ain't going for that shit, he too smart. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this, once you stay around something when somebody doing you wrong, it's your fault.
Yeah, he right, man. If you stay around somebody who's doing you wrong, that's on you, man. Like if you know somebody doing you wrong and you gonna stay, man, I have no sympathy for you, man. It's kind of like you like that shit. But that's crazy, there's many stories like this, man. People, just not in rap music, man. Like especially in Hollywood, man. People put themselves in messed up predicaments and situations just for the sake of trying to get on. You know, they degrade themselves and let people degrade them for the sake of getting on, man. You know, they call it paying dues. Some people they go to that extent just to get on, man. That's crazy. What's next? What y'all want to listen to next? What y'all want to watch next, man? Now my head ain't no fucking back button on this interactive joint, man. Go on here like this joint. Get my man say cheese. My man say cheese alike. All these creators alike, man. We gonna come up in this motherfucker, B. We gonna come up. Just practicing, y'all. I will get better soon. Ain't like y'all niggas give a fuck anyway. Y'all just want to see that real shit. I might have to do something with this YouTube. I might have to. Because the interactive joint is not. Let me see. I'm going to take this one out. Remove. Okay, let me. Together responds to Birdman.
I'm bigger than baby. Ain't that crazy? I'm bigger than that right now. I generate more money than that right now. I don't wanna hear this shit. It's counting me out. I'm bigger than you. Shut up. Nobody give a fuck about you.
So what the fuck Gilly talk about? Gilly on Birdman head now? I've been hearing some shit about Gilly, man. Gilly on Birdman head now. Birdhead. What are you talking about?
Gilly, what's up with Beanie Smacky? Come on, man. Y'all don't believe that shit, man. Cut it the fuck out. You just wanted something to say, man. Why Birdman wait so long to say something, man? I can't even respond when you say something 25 years later. You only responding because you don't hear the roar of the crowd no more. You want to know what's so crazy? Huh? You talk about some shit 25 years later. I done called you a nigga for 25 years. 25 years later, you respond, sit your bitch down somewhere. If I even hear that shit.
You probably just heard that shit.
I'm bigger than baby. Ain't that crazy? I'm bigger than that right now. I generate more money than that right now. I don't want to hear that shit. It's counting me out. I'm bigger than you. Shut up. Nobody give a fuck about you.
Let's see what's on here, B. Dog face stories. Let's get some dog face stories.
I dare you to let me build you a
Quack.
completely
Detroit
free
Quack in this
e-commerce
motherfucker.
store
Let's get some dog
preloaded
face
with
stories,
20
Quack.
handpicked products that are trending all over the world, basically validated by AI from a trending product database from one of the
Let
top
commercials
vendors on
play
the
for my
planet.
man's Quack.
And the
man.
reason
Let
that
him
we
get
can
some
do
of
this completely free for
YouTube
you
money, man.
is because, well, Shopify is paying me to do it. You've probably seen me before because for the last year, Shopify has loved the AI-paired software that we built so much that they've been paying me to build people just like you, complete beginners, a completely free store. Now, again, it's free for you, right? Shopify is paying me a commission to do it. And if you don't keep your store for more than 90 days, I don't even get paid. But your store is still free, right? And after 90 days, it's still your store. I don't own a percentage of the store. I don't control the store. It's yours. You can delete products from it, add new products to it, all that good stuff. It's your store, okay? Not only that, I'm going to give you my courses completely free. I'm not going to try to upsell you a bunch of courses. I know you've seen gurus trying to sell courses for $1,000, $2,000, so on and so forth. I can afford to give you my courses for free because, again, Shopify pays me when you use this software and open up a Shopify store. So you get a free store, right? I get a commission from Shopify, and Shopify gets a new merchant to their platform that's being trained by me. It's a win-win-win situation. All you have to do is click here right now. I dare you to do it. I dare you to see if it's free. You're going to go to the next page. You're going to create a free account. You're going to get a free account to our AI software that's going to build you a store in the next 20 minutes is ready to start taking orders. The sales pages are going to be done. The product descriptions are going to be done. The products are going to be uploaded to the store for you, ready to go, ready to start taking orders. The custom theme is going to be uploaded with banners for you. It's going to be ready to go. It's weeks of work and thousands of dollars worth of design done for you, all by AI, completely free. The only thing that you have to do is create your own Shopify account. And again, the reason I'm able to do this for free is because Shopify is paying me. I'm awarded as the most innovative commerce coach in the world by Shopify. Shopify follows me. They like a lot of my ads. And this is something that Shopify is 100% aware of and loves. That's why they're paying me to do it. So you can go pay somebody for a bunch of courses. You can go pay somebody to build you a store. Or you can just click here and let our AI software build it for you for free. And you'll have an epic, professional, optimized store ready to go in the next 20 minutes. The choice is yours. But if you want to get started right now by the person that's awarded as most innovative commerce coach in the world, that's going to give you courses for free, build your store for free, then you got to click here right now. Again, I dare you to do it. I dare you to see if it's free. Not a dime's coming out of your pocket for my services. Shopify's paying me to give them to you. Let's go.
Let go. Let go.
I spy on my competitors every day over coffee. Let me show you what I do. So I use this website, similarweb.com. They have a 7-day free trial. And what it lets you do is type in any website, so your main competitor's site, for instance, and straight away you can see all of their web traffic stats, all of their analytics, all of their marketing secrets, basically. Let me show you. I've typed in lululemon.com. So straight away I can see what their global ranking is, how many visits they had last month, what their bounce rate is, top traffic sources, so what proportion of their traffic is coming direct, how much is coming from social media. So if there's a big spike in their social media traffic, maybe they're doing something really cool there that I need to check out. If they're crushing it on organic search, then I can see here top keywords by traffic share. That's really valuable information. And if it's ads they're doing really well with, then check this out. If you start the 7-day trial, you even get to see their top performing display ads. So I can go in there and steal all their best ideas. It's a really incredible resource. Check it out. 7-day free trial, similarweb.com.
Hey man, I gotta do this, man. What's crazy about me doing this, I wasn't gonna do it. I thought about it for 3-4 days. I was kicking it with Dogface in the DM about things. He was sending me certain videos. I was looking at things like, 'cause I never looked into Dogface and who he was getting into it with and all them things. Like I just never knew, bro. I never got that deep into it. So that sounded wild. But now I start seeing so many people in my DM saying different things coming at me. And people like, Quack, what's going on, man? They taking you out your element. What's happening, bro? Like, what they talking about? And it was getting me out my element, not just because what they was saying, but they was like kind of grouping me with Dogface. And people's like, man, you acting like Dogface Part 2, calling people out, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not even getting what they saying. So I started looking up Dogface, looking into his videos and stuff like that. I'm like, man, let me check out what's going on. The crazy thing about me doing this video, bro, I wasn't even gonna do it. I was just gonna leave it alone. I'm like, I'm gonna delete the stuff, little stuff or whatever. I'm just gonna move on or whatever. I was gonna leave it alone. But shout out Kid L for getting on live. I just looked at my feed on Instagram and Dogface posted a video giving, Kid L was giving him props. I swear to God, bro, on my son, as soon as I opened up my Instagram, that's the first video I seen. That was like, God was like, bro, just go ahead and do it. I'm just a real dude and it be hard. I know I talk about girls who be talking about they signs all the time, but I'm a Cancer, bro. You know what I mean? And we just empathetic, we real, and it's just how we are. And with something on our chest, we gotta let it out or it's gonna bother us, bro. Cancer's just real people. I learned that about dudes that's Cancers, just like all the famous people that's Cancers, you know what I mean? Like Mike Vick, Mike Tyson, 50 Cent, Jim Jones, you know what I mean? Like all these dudes that are Cancers. Look up all the rappers and famous people that are Cancers, bro, and they hold it down like that. They just say what they need to say. So I looked into it. I see him getting into it, everybody. But at first, all I seen him was going at it with Whack 100 and represent Detroit. Going at it at Whack 100 and some Cali dudes. That's what I seen about him. That's the first clips I seen. I didn't look that much into Dogface at first. So I'm thinking he holding it down for Detroit. I remember Dogface a long time ago. Me and Red Zone Tate was following each other. But I remember I think Dogface just came home or something. I don't remember. But I remember Dogface in the Atlanta situation. Then I just re-looked that up and was looking at it. And I'm like, bros, like he really get busy. So Detroit, if y'all gonna be mad at me for doing this, bro, or whatever the case may be, you need to unfollow me, dog. I understand. I'm just a real person. I gave props to people I don't even know. At the end of the day, there's still a black man and we still in America. He feeding his family. And I know how I feel when all these different people coming at you at one time. I've been like that, bro. I've had a lot of different people hate me, whole neighborhoods hate me, all these people hate me. You gonna get on the defense and you gonna start bugging up. And I just feel like that's what he's doing. He's like, y'all ain't gonna show me no love. Like, cause I've seen him been doing interviews, Detroit interviews, like he been putting in work a long time, bro. So it's like, it's a lot of dudes that claim Detroit that ain't even been in Detroit that long like that. So it's like they from other places and they come here and y'all don't really say that. I know a few rappers and stuff that said that they ain't even from Detroit like that. They moved here when they was certain ages. I haven't been in Detroit, lived in Detroit in like 25 years. I'm a suburbanite. So it's like, you got to take all this into consideration at the end of the day. I know a lot of people might not like him because of the way, the way he come at people and the way he's standing on business. But I'm just thinking like, people might just be scared because you got to think about it, bro. This man didn't had the Atlanta situation, so we know how he gonna get down when the situation happened. It's all over news. Y'all can look that up. I mean, all over the internet. Y'all can look that up. I ain't about to get into it, but so they know that they know the Atlanta situation. They know he went and did a stretch in prison, so his knuckle game probably crazy. His defense game probably crazy. So to a dude, he don't look like he be smoking and drinking all the time. He look like he alert, in shape, intelligent, move street smart. And I ain't just trying to be on my man Meat like that, because I don't even want y'all to take it like that. But this me, I do good observation of a person.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many, from passion projects to enterprise-grade systems, everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
Bring it on.
I gotta learn live etiquette.
I'll take it. What are you in here? 7. Perfect. I'll hit 8 then.
And he got the money, and he calling dudes names out. Bros on there calling out names. I like that's something new in the world, to be calling out dudes names. You know what I'm saying? That's like something I'm doing. Like I'm telling stories. I was calling out people names. That's the same thing he do. He calling people out. He's saying names, bro. He dropping names. He calling people up for boxing matches. He ain't saying meet me in the streets, I'll fight you. He like, we gonna meet in the ring. Like, he check all the boxes to be a certified street nigga, dog. It's just what it is. And I just think people using the Pontiac thing against him, like, oh, he from Pontiac, he from this, he from that. It's like, bro, any dude hanging in a red zone like that, bro, is certified. I'm gonna tell you, I'm from over there. I know what it's like over there. They certify you over there. And he posted me on his YouTube and his Instagram. He gave me a shout out on his YouTube and his Instagram. And he DM'd me. It was all love, bro. All opportunities, all love. But I just don't, like, it's a lot of people that said I can do interviews with him. Like, you know, I'm gonna shout out to a lot of people. The Forum magazine, they hit me up first. Shout out to Get Money Mark. He the first person that's basically gave me a shout out. But he said something in the comment. I took it a certain way. Get Money Mark, that was my bag. I didn't know your type of comedy. You said something, I took it a type of way. And I know you feel like, oh, this nigga like soft as it wasn't like that, bro. I didn't understand that your type of comedy. I get it now. Shout out Get Money Mark. Shout out the Forum magazine. Lando Bando, the first dude to hit me up. Shout out Lando. Shout out all the other podcasts and everybody else that asked me to come on. But once I'm ready to pop out, I'll pop out. Even Dogface, thank you for that too. And I'll pop out when I pop out. Once it feel right with my energy, once my financial right, and once I feel comfortable enough, I'll pop out. But yeah, Brody got me like 300 new YouTube subscribers. My views went crazy. More Instagram followers when he posted me. So he ain't do nothing but show me love, man. So like I said, Detroit, if y'all taking it away or whatever, man, I ain't joining teams or nothing, bro. It's just like, I don't know, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't never been no dick handler to be hanging on no dude just because he gets another dude. I ain't never been like that. I know what it feel like to have whole neighborhoods against you, whole sides of town against you. I know how it is. You go into defense mode, and that's just what he doing, bro. I feel like people against him. I feel like, because I seen his first videos, his interviews, bro. Bro came out. He was giving props, respect, doing the right thing, moving the right way. And I feel like people just was going against him. I don't know personally. So don't start attacking me like, nigga, he did so and so and so. I don't know that, bro. I'm telling y'all what I've seen on the internet. I don't feel like his energy, whatever them years ago when I seen all them old interviews when he was interviewing people, he was on a little show or something. His energy was so like welcoming and like he was cool, calm. Like I feel like the energy different now on certain platforms, but on YouTube, I see him speaking with intellect, respect. I see him putting the Detroit on, the black man on. Even when he was going with the WAC 100, he was standing on business. So it's like, you know, them Cali dudes be scrapping. So maybe he got that in his dome to be pull up and scrapping, because he been going at it with them Cali dudes. Them Cali dudes be get scrapping. They pull up, they get busy. They'll pull up and just knuckle it out and get it over with. And he from the joint or whatever. So I don't know, bro. I ain't telling nobody to call off no beef or trying to be no peacemaker or nothing, because I don't know what kind of things he said to you. I don't know all the inner workings of it. I just watched a few videos and I'm seeing like the surface of it. But all the rappers I seen that he went against, I still post they stuff. I'm not taking a side or nothing like that. everybody that he, and in the comments on my page, he going back and forth with a dude on the IG. He like going back and forth. He calling out names, telling like pull up and all that. So, you know, when a lot of people against a person, bro, and you feel like, I don't know, but bro out here, he got motion on the internet. He getting money. He just copped this crazy dog chain. I don't think he got it on this right here. Bro be icy. Like, I don't know. Bro, he'll lay over something. Not like that, y'all know. Hey, cause as soon as I said that, y'all started thinking about that red beater. I know. But no, y'all know what I'm talking about. So I feel like he official. I fuck with him. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, but it's crazy. Like some of the people that, you know, the people that he went at, one of the person, like I didn't even know he went at him, dog. He called me on super aggressive and I'm not even knowing because I posted the video. I inserted myself into that. The crazy thing about the video is Dogface probably a little bit took it as I was being funny because I didn't know Al Nuke had posted it before already. So he probably took it as, hey, yo, this nigga trying to be funny. But he still came in my DM like, hey, bro, yeah, that was 10, 20 years ago, blah, blah, blah. I changed. And he was still, you know what I mean, respectful. He was checking my energy. I felt it. I mean, he was like trying to see where I was at. But I'm like, bro, I really didn't know. You get what I'm saying? And the other side probably was taking it as like I'm on Dogface side, looking at my DM and how they doing it. So it kind of changed who I was as a person. I was coming off as aggressive. I was being different on my TikTok live. People like, what's wrong with you, Quack? But yeah, so it's crazy. I posted a video, so both sides probably took it away. So now I posted it. Now I'm super independent because Dogface may be looking at me a certain way, like he took it away, like I'm trying to be funny. And the other side looking at it like I'm teaming with Dogface. Then the comments went, so that was whole crazy just for me to post a video. So that let y'all know y'all got to be careful what y'all post and yeah, things like that. But man, yeah. So, but if y'all don't fuck, I fuck with Dogface, bro. I think he pushing the Detroit culture forward. And I think he getting more people looking at Detroit, like podcasters, interviewers, and I think he putting more attention on Detroit. So yeah, he good with me, bro. I feel like I don't know, and that's just what it is, man. I'm out, man. 100 years, East Side. 9mm eater, motherfucker.
This is Mike, and Mike just had the best week of his life. It started with a Negroni by the pool, followed by unlimited breakfast. He wandered through blue waters and breathtaking views, falling a little in love with every moment. He drifted from morning to afternoon, lost track of time, and happier than ever. After all, everything was already taken care of. And welcome aboard Virgin Voyages.
That's crazy. They're saying Gucci got robbed. See what my man Shem Universe talking about.
Number right away. If I go through number 2, don't talk about 11. You already know it's coming after. Okay? So today I want to do this video because I literally view it like numerology is very filtered online. Like there's only
y'all
two
into
numerologists, me and somebody
man,
else.
Go check out my man Shem Universe,
that
man.
says it pretty unfiltered. Who's the most famous numerologist? You guys know who it is. But he'll still gatekeep things like things
Universe,
benign,
man.
etc.
He be on point with
it's
it.
cool. It's whatever. But at least he's raw with it. I can respect him for that. At least he says as it is what each number is about. These other numerologists, I've noticed from watching from years now, will say a lot of like things that make you feel better about your life path or make you feel like, oh, maybe it's not so bad. When it's like, it's better if you accepted it. Accepting something is better because it can just wound you, it can scar over, then it can heal. But when you don't know the truth about your life path, you're gonna be living in denial, and then the same thing can hurt you over and over and over again. So today, let's get through some uncomfortable truths. We're going into a new year. Everybody needs to hear this. Let's get this going. Life path ones. Life path 1. You guys know you're about leadership, innovation, being a pioneer. You guys know you're natural leaders, yes. What you also need to understand is that whatever you can't get yourself, people will disrespect you for it as a 1. I'll repeat that. Whatever you cannot do yourself or get yourself, people will disrespect you for that. What I mean by that is this. If a 1 doesn't have self-sufficiency in the sense of you have your own car, you got your own crib, meaning your own house, you got your own money, you have ownership over what you do, meaning you don't work for the man, you don't work for a company, people are going to disrespect you. Meaning if you work at a job, you're going to get disrespected unless you're the manager or executive manager. You need to be somebody who nobody can actually pass you. Saying? Without that, you're effed. If you don't have your own car, your girlfriend's driving you, or vice versa. If you're a girl in your life path 1, your boyfriend's driving you, they're going to complain to you about it. They're not going to like you. You know what I'm saying? So as a 1, part of the contract is that you're meant to be seriously successful. You're meant to have material success, but people aren't going to F with you if you don't have it for yourself. They're not going to like you. So you need to make sure you have it for yourself or nobody's going to respect you. You need to understand that and ingrain that in your mind. If you don't have it for yourself, nobody's going to respect you. 19s, I'm going to go over you guys after, like I said, karmic debt numbers. I'm going to do that separately. It's pretty much the same. If you're a 19, listen to what I just said, but there's a little bit of addition to it for you. It's worse. So as a 1, without ownership, without self-sufficiency, you're screwed and nobody will respect you. People don't want to do things for you. Even if you have like a mom, dad, grandpa, relative, intimate, significant other who's saying, yeah, I don't mind doing things for you, I don't mind holding you down. If you're a life path 1, you let that happen for too long of a time, they're going to rub that same thing in your face until you're a bum. Next, 2s. 2s, I have to be very real here. I'm not trying to get kicked off YouTube either, so I got to make sure. I'm not going to filter things, but if I say F word, B word, guys, you guys know what I mean. I have to get like a Patreon or something and do like unfiltered content somewhere else. But 2s, everybody thinks you guys are weak. So as a 2, if you're a life path 2 and you're a guy, like you would, oh my God. Yeah, if you're a life path 2 and you're a guy, and life path 2 and you're a girl, I'm going to go over both. If you're a life path 2, meaning 20, I consider 20 number 2. You're not an 11, you're a 2, okay? So if you're a life path 2, people don't respect you naturally because it's the feminine principal number. Now, I'm not making any sexist comments here, but feminism means patience, cooperation. It's the oak tree, it bends, doesn't break. The 2 actually has more endurance than the 1. The 2 can endure more calamities than the 1 because they can accept it, and it's a dark energy. So it can actually just accept, utilize that energy, and spit it back out and then get things done. But if you're a life path 2 and you're a guy, right? Life path 2, man, is interesting because they can be very, very famous. They can be very successful if they know how to channel their emotional energy. But if you don't, you're going to be somebody who's considered emotionally irrational, emotionally volatile, and then people are going to say that you are a B word. You're sensitive like a B word as a guy. If you're a girl and you're a life path 2, you will be considered very wifeable because you have very feminine energy. However, the guy might feel like he can cheat on you. He might feel like he can beat you up. He might feel like he can verbally abuse you. I feel like he can disrespect you. So as a 2, you need to make sure you don't allow any disrespect. You have very firm boundaries. You guys need boundaries, for 1, and emotional control. Actually, it's the other way around. I should do it in sequential order. You need emotional control first, so that way you can look at everything logically and not through an emotional lens all the time. And then you need the boundaries in association with your logic. Meaning, like, once you logically put things in your mind, like, okay, if somebody cheats on me, I'm going to leave them. If somebody puts their hands on me as a woman, I'm going to leave them. As a guy, if somebody says certain words to me, I'll knock their teeth out because those words are offensive. That's fine. I don't care. I'm not here to be a philanthropist or somebody who's here to be a motivational speaker. Like, if somebody disrespects you and it's crossing the line, knock their teeth out. I don't care. It's true. That's what they deserve. So as a 2, don't let people take you for a B word. It's as simple as that. 11s, you guys are different. We're going to go over that very soon as well. But it's pretty much, if you're an 11, you still should listen to the 2 message because the 11 without being evolved is the 2. So you definitely need to listen to it anyways. Number 3, everybody takes you guys for a joke. Nobody take 3s. You guys do this, it's like Geminis. I'm going to go over sun signs soon too. You guys are the talkers, you guys are the creatives, but you guys are like the children. When I talk to numerologists behind the scenes, they tell me, yeah, 3s are kids, bro. They tell me straight, yeah, 3s are like the kids of the numeroscope, as we call it, in the behind the scenes, right? The numeroscope. So what that means is we look at 3s as people that will talk, but it's like, it's probably not going to happen. They're probably not going to do that. It's just a 3. Like, they're just talking. They're talking out their ass. It's not serious. That's how people look at you as a 3. Whether they know numerology or not. The reason why is because you guys talk too much. You guys talk without doing. You guys walk and you're not. You know what I mean? You guys are talking but not walking. You guys aren't stepping to it. So the thing with the 3 is that you need to follow your words with action. Without following your words with action, nobody's going to respect you. People are going to look at you like you're a dumbass.
You hear that, 3s? You got to put some action behind that talk. Can't just be talking out here, man. You gotta be showing too.
Complete dumbass. Because like that's what you actually are behaving and acting like every single day. You're just talking, going over the same narratives, saying the same stuff, maybe talking about high school, all type of BS. So if you don't take yourself seriously as a 3, nobody else will. If you say you're gonna get in the gym, then you don't, you're a joke. If you say you're gonna get famous on YouTube, then you don't, you're a joke. If you say you're gonna make $1 million this year, then you don't, you're a joke. This is what 3s do. You guys talk too loosely. And the reason why the universe is going to punish you for it by making your peers not respect you is because as a 3, you're meant to use your communication skills to manifest, to actually take reality and make something happen. You guys are the luckiest life path out of the whole thing. That's why you guys are a joke. Because if you're not rich, if you're not famous, if you're not actually hitting your dreams, or at least not going for your dreams, you're a joke. I'm not saying if you're not rich and famous, you're just a joke as a 3. But if you're not at least aiming for something that you actually find contentment in, that you find happiness and solace in, you're a complete joke. You're using natural good luck energy and you're not even doing anything with it. You're a joke. Next, we have 4s. Number 4 is a very, very hard worker. 22 is going to go over you separately, and 13 is going to go over you separately as well, so don't worry. Number 4 people, you guys, I'm talking about the people that are not born, Life Path 31s, Life Path 40s. Yeah, you guys get it. When you're a Life Path 4, or if you're just a Life Path 4 by itself, that's possible too. If you're a Life Path 4 person, I do respect you guys. As an 8, I always commend the 4s. I think I have a soft spot for the 4s because 8s were like double 4 energy. Like, we work hard, but we have this huge vision for things. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll never like work without knowing like, oh, I can get a Lambo, or yeah, I can get a mansion off this. Like, I won't even show up to a minimum wage job. Like, I was horrible. I had 40 absences a year. Like, I was bad. Call center life, you can just like get notes and doctor's notes and cover yourself, because probably thinking like that's cap. There's no way you're able to do that. You just get a bunch of doctor's notes and you can go on leaves and do all type of stuff. It's hilarious. But anyways, with 4s, you guys are the opposite of me. You guys are not scammers. You guys are not gonna go to work and half-ass it like I would if I'm not getting paid properly. You guys are gonna work hard no matter what. If you're a janitor, you'll be the hardest working janitor. If you're a librarian, you're gonna be the hardest working librarian. If you're on a soccer team, you're gonna be the hardest working player. First one in, last one out. We respect you for that, but you guys need to respect yourselves more by actually having confidence in yourself. 4, the thing with you guys is I have to tell you a very, very uncomfortable truth that everybody's scared to say. Nobody ever says it, but here it is. You're not even meant to be a boss. 4, you're meant to be a worker. You're meant to be a slave. That's why like you guys feel like you have to work harder than everybody else to get even the most minuscule things done. The universe is punishing you. As a 4, you are actually meant to be a full-fledged slave. All the universe wants me to do is this: work hard, die. As a 4, you need to take life by the horns and say,
I'm an 8, and I feel that shit. I feel like the world just set you up to be a slave, man. You work for bills. You work to pay bills. You work to pay these bills, and half of this shit that you paying for, you barely even use. Like, you go to work 8 hours a day. Some people work 10, 14 hours a day to pay rent, and they never even at the goddamn house. Shit crazy, man. It's like a vicious cycle, man, we go through, man. And they got us caught up with the day-to-day. We so caught up with the day-to-day that we don't even stop and think about it. We just do, man. You know, we so accustomed of doing, soon we try to break the cycle and feel wrong and feel like that we're going the wrong way and feel like we're about to lose everything, man, you know? Like, nobody wants to be broke. I mean, you shouldn't be broke, but the thought of going broke can make motherfuckers jump out the window, man. I mean, look at the stock market crash back in the day, man. People was jumping out of windows, man, because they thought they lost everything, man. You know? like the old saying, man, you gotta let the money work for you. Don't work for the money. When you work for the money, man, you lose all sense of reality, man. And it's all about trying to keep up a lifestyle, trying to keep up an image, man. Like half the shit that we bust our ass for to get, we don't really see once we put it on us, you know? We put it on for the next person to see, you know? Like you gotta think to yourself, is this what I'm spending all this money on to put on? Am I being flossy to shit on people? Or am I really trying to motivate them? You know, is this really eye candy or I'm really trying to make somebody jealous? It's half the time that's what you're doing. You bust your ass to make all this money and you go buy some $5,000 glasses, man, to wear that you don't even see. You can feel them. After a while, you don't even feel the glasses on your face no more because they came a part of you. But only the people that you see the glasses. Now you gotta really think. Are you having them glasses on really motivating these people? Or is it really making them feel a certain way, really making them feel broke? And is that what you really want people to feel? Because you want people to think that you got money? Or are you trying to feel rich? You trying to psych people out to psych yourself out? Okay, if I put these motherfucking $3,000 pants on, people would think I got money and they act towards me in a way as if I got money to make me feel good. It's all the fucking game, man. We all psyching ourselves out, man. You psyching somebody out to help them psych you out, man. Shit crazy. But I feel them. As an 8, that's what I feel. I feel like we live in a slave world. I mean, you can step out of that reality, but that's what I feel a lot. That's what I see a lot, man. It's like they keep us with the constant day-to-day cycle. You know what I'm saying? Work, go to sleep, work, go to sleep, work, go to sleep, work, go to sleep. And about time you realize, oh shit, I'm supposed to be experienced life, man. You on your way up out of here. I think that's why a lot of older folks be so grumpy. Because, you know, as you get older, you get wiser. No matter who you are, you got to get wiser. If you've been on this earth 60, 70 years, you got some type of wisdom. You might not be the smartest motherfucker in the world or the wisest motherfucker in the world, but you are wiser than a young motherfucker. And they started to realize, man, like, for years, they may have been living life wrong. And you know, you got in your head that you don't live life wrong for like 40 years, that will upset you, man, you know? And you looking at the, you know what I'm saying, the expected lifespan of the day, man, you know, a lot of us don't make it to see 100. A lot of us don't make it to see 80. And when that time start ticking, it can get scary for folks, man. Coupled with the fact that you feeling like that you wasted the majority of your life doing what you was programmed to do, shit'll make you upset and grumpy too. But as an 8, I look at that, I observe a lot, you know. And as an 8, I work a lot, even if not the traditional way of work, like I was just speaking on how they program us to go get a W-2, which is nothing wrong with it. It's just not for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, 4s could do that better than 8s. 4s are workaholics. 8s are more entrepreneurial. You know, yeah, I gotta work on my vocabulary, you know, yeah. They're more entrepreneur business-wise, you know. Not saying Forrest can't be, but Forrest don't mind working for somebody and doing overtime and then picking up a second job. You know, as long as they got a clear direction of where they're going. But 8s are more do for self, work hard though. Like, I could be broke and still working hard. And that effort that I was putting in, of whatever I was putting in when I was broke, is gonna pay off later. See, that as an 8, that's what I gotta try to balance, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, cause I go hard. I go hard at anything I do. But at the same time, if I focus on one thing going hard, I'm gonna take away the energy of other things. And sometimes my lifestyle might not be as glorious as I want it to be because I'm focused on something else. But it's good with me because I know it's going to be greater later. But yeah, let's get back to my man Shims.
You know what? I want more than this. And you have to have confidence to say, if I'm working hard than everybody else, then I deserve more than everybody else. You guys need confidence and entitlement. You guys usually have neither, while you'll just end up being worker bees and nothing else. You won't even leave a dent on history. You won't have a legacy like an 8 would or a 1 would. When you guys work hard than the 8 and the 1. Right now, 4s are stepping up in this new age that we're in, and they're becoming the wealthiest people, 4s and even 7s, which we're going to go over soon as well. But you guys need to follow suit with those 4s that you see at the top. You guys got to make sure you have that sense of entitlement, you have that confidence, you have that bravado about you, and you take what you want. Don't just be a worker bee your whole life. Don't be a slave. Don't just be that person because the universe says that 4s are meant to be the best workers. That's what it literally says in all the scriptures. I don't mean Bible scriptures, but in the sense of like the Chaldean tablets, different numerology books that I've read from many numerologists from hundreds of years ago till now, they all say the same thing. 4 is just meant to be a worker. They don't say anything about you guys being a boss. They don't say anything about you guys being royalty. They don't say anything about you guys being rich. They literally put you guys as peasants. It's up to you now to take life and say, F you, I'm taking what I want. I'm the hardest worker here out of all these other numbers. So I'm better than all these other numbers. So I deserve more. Simple as that. Number 5. 5, you guys are just like literal addicts. Like 5's always addicted to something. The uncomfortable truth as a life path 5 is you can't have vices if you want to win. And I mean that in the sense of like 5's either have like a drinking vice, sex vice, smoking, any sort of drugs whatsoever. I'm just gonna put all their smoking. I gotta be careful with YouTube. You guys have vices, okay? So when you understand you have vices, you can extrapolate that and say, well, if I don't have vices, then I'll be good, right? Sort of. The thing with you guys is that you guys have a lot of freedom of time, and usually using that freedom of time, you have to be constructive with it. If you have nothing constructive you're doing, you're gonna fall back into the vices. You have to replace your vice with constructive things, and you're gonna automatically win. The uncomfortable truth of number 5 is you guys' sensory perceptions, meaning your 5 senses, are more enhanced than other people. So when you smoke, when you drink, it feels better. When you have sex, it feels better. All that stuff feels better for you guys. So what you guys have to do is be the person that says, I'm not going to be a monk, unless you want to, but you can at least control and moderate your sensory perception when it comes to your enjoyment or your dopamine. Meaning you actually have to give yourself like a reward system. As a 5, the only way for you guys to win is by having a very, very real reward system. Like, let's say you smoke weed, for instance. That's cool. Coffee break. Smoke weed. That's cool. But what you gotta do if you smoke weed is say, I gotta hit the gym. I gotta make sure I go to work. I gotta make a certain amount of money today. And I'll take a toke like in the nighttime. I'll smoke later. If you do that for long enough, what's gonna happen is that you're gonna be so busy getting done certain things, you might not even want to smoke when you're done. You might just go straight to bed and be like, yeah, screw it, I'm tired. I don't even need this. So it's the same thing with drinking, same thing with everything else. Let's say you can do the same thing and say, I'm gonna go to the bar and at least have 2 beers when I'm done, but I'm gonna make a certain amount of money, I'm gonna do this. That reward system, the dopamine, is gonna make you more motivated to get the constructive things done because you wanna get back to your vice. But you're gonna do a reverse engineering because you're gonna end up getting so much stuff done that you realize the vice is slowing you down over the long term. But at first, keep doing the vice. Don't try to quit it, keep doing it. But that's the key as a 5, is that you guys actually have to let go of vices, find a system and a way in which to let go of vices so that you can karmically win. The universe will not allow a 5 to win unless they actually ignore their vices or at least moderate them at minimum. Number 6, You guys are a lot like the number 2. People think you guys are weak. I'm going to say this without vulgarity because I have another way of describing 6s, but 6 is a pushover.
Number 5s. I don't know too many life path 5s, but I know a lot of day 5s. And as I think, they do have some addictive personalities, man. They do have some addictive personalities. If you a 5, think, are you addicted to something? You ain't gotta be addicted to drugs to be addicted to something. Think. 6s.
You guys are 33s, it's different for sure. You guys are very, very different. We'll go over you guys later. 14s as well for 5s, don't worry, I'm gonna go over you guys later. So with the number 6 now, 6 is the family number, 6 is cooperation, 6 is creativity. 6 is a really powerful number, but 6 is the number of time. The uncomfortable truth with 6s is you guys are too lazy and lethargic to actually win for real in life. You guys are the poorest life path out there. Nobody tells you that. 6 is the poorest life path when it comes to money on average right now. Look on the AIs, look at ChatGPT, they'll tell you. 6 is the poorest number. So when you understand that statistically, when I went through the formulas, I'm barely seeing 6s. Barely seeing 6s on that 100 richest people. I think I saw like 2. There's no 6s there. I'm talking about life path 6. Not no birth number 6, life path 6. I don't see no rich 6s no more. The only rich 6s I see are like musicians, and they end up broke anyway and suicidal. So as a 6, you have a lot of work to do. Don't think your life's all like, oh, just great, because the Chaldeans said, oh, you guys have one of the luckiest life paths. No, you don't. You guys have a lot of work to do. And the reason you have a lot of work to do is because you guys need to learn how to manage your time. 6s never know how to manage their time. I wouldn't say you guys are idiots, but you guys literally will have free time just like the 5s, but you guys don't know how to manage it. 5s at least are speed demons. They'll be like, I gotta do this. As soon as I give a 5 a system, they'll get it done. 6s will get a full schedule given to them. Here's a timetable, here's exactly what you need to do, and still not do it. So that's the thing, is as a 6, you gotta make sure you actually take yourself serious, just like the 3, because you're double 3, or you're gonna be a double joke. Like the 3, you're gonna be a double joke. Nobody's gonna take you serious. So you understand that, is as a number 6, the only way to truly win in life is by managing your time. 6, you have to understand this. The whole 666 code, I'm sure the other numerologists, biggest ones, went over this. So you guys can be like, oh, don't copy him. It's just common sense, guys. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day, all of which adds to 6. You know what I'm saying? So 6 is the governor over time, and you have to understand that. If you are a life path 6, the more you can manage your time to be constructive with it, meaning working on that gut that you guys all naturally have, make sure you're in the gym from early, make sure you're making time for your creativity and associate businesses with your creativity, or making sure you're getting some things like medicine and those 2 are professions where you're healing other people, or dealing with mediation or law, you'll be good. If you don't do those things, you're screwed. You need to make sure you're managing your time, choosing the right careers in association with your life path, and you're gonna win. That's the uncomfortable truth. You guys are meant to be fat, for one, whether you're male or female. As a 6, you're meant to be fat because you actually have that 6 shape, giving you have a huge ass belly. So if you don't actually do something and make sure you work out so you become attractive, you're not going to make any money, because part of the 6 is its association with Venus. The god of your life path is vain. So if you don't look good, it's going to curse you. People don't even want to hear that. People don't want to accept these natural common sense things. That if Venus does not bless people, it thinks they're ugly. So if you don't have the right skincare, you don't keep yourself well groomed as a 6, you don't have the right swag about you, you don't have the right charisma and charm and inner confidence about you, then Venus is going to say, screw you. I hope you end up broke. That's why most 6s are broke. I'll be honest with you guys, and this is going to be the most debatable thing you're going to hear in this video probably, and I don't care. If you're ugly as a 6, you are going to be broke. You're going to be broke. You got to make sure you upgrade your looks first. Everything else will fall into place. You upgrade your looks by managing your time. Manage your time, upgrade your looks, and make all the money. Simple as that. Because once you manage your time properly, you're going to have discipline. You upgrade your looks, you're going to be attractive. And then with that, you're going to be able to attract the right people for your network. And people are going to respect you naturally, take you seriously, want to do business with you because they know you're competent. They know you're not a fat ass that's not doing anything with your life. It's as simple as that. So as a number 6...
You hear that, 6s? Got to take yourself serious if you want anybody else to take you serious. I say naturally you're gonna be a fat ass. because of how the 6 physically look. Got the big belly, so he wants to be in the gym so that belly won't get too big. You heard him say you got to make yourself attractive so you can attract wealth, man.
This person, you got to make sure you're that guy that's actually getting things done, getting up, getting to it, or a girl getting up, getting to it. You guys get it. Number 7. 7s, you guys are meant to not have a good marital life. Life path 7s have horrible marriages. I don't care who you are as a 7. Getting married as a 7 is almost dumb as a man. Getting married as a woman as a 7, you guys usually go for people that are materially successful, so it doesn't work out for you either because the guy doesn't respect you after a while. It's as simple as that. As a 7, you're meant to be lonely. You're meant to be isolated. So you need to make sure that you're somebody who actually works on your people skills more, because the 7 wants you to be spiritual. It really wants you in a monastery, wants you by yourself, not talking, just meditating, trying to connect with God somehow, right? So if you're going to be that person, either you choose the monastery life or you become a person that's going to be socially calibrated. You actually teach yourself to not be inept when you're speaking to people, not be like a weirdo, and you actually learn social skills. And then you learn things like persuasion and charm and charisma, so you can actually maintain a relationship. Everything in life is sales. 7s, you guys are too hard on the shoulder, sentimental, when you should just be selling and persuading people why they should like you. That's all you got to do. So as a 7, you guys are already smarter than everybody else. Use that logic, but then learn things like psychology, sales, and persuasion to actually get what you want from life, so you have the right relationships, then you're going to make the right money, and then you're going to be respected for your intelligence. When you're just intelligent, you don't have the right socially calibrated skills, people don't respect you. You guys don't have good social lives, that's why you're usually broke. Obviously, Elon Musk, richest 7 in the world right now, richest man in the world, richest person in the world, 7. But you have to understand that he's an anomaly. Most 7s are broke and lonely. The only way to not do that and become a depressive person is to make sure you become socially calibrated as a 7, so you don't appear autistic and just like somebody who doesn't know what they're doing in life. You guys are intelligent, but you don't know how to actually communicate half the time to convince people to respect you. Become socially calibrated, you'll be completely fine. Life path 8. 8s, don't think I'm going to go easy on you just because I'm your life path too. We have it hard, we already know that. So as a life path 8, what you need to understand, this is going to come very, very harsh. If you don't have power, you don't have respect. A lot of 8s, we've debated this in years in the past. People are like, 8s, you have to be moral, you got to be righteous. You got to get
money, power, respect. 8, that's me, baby. They think 8 is all about money, which we do get a lot of money. But it's either or. We ain't getting no money, we get a lot of broke. So don't think 8's just papered up, because they not. But most importantly, the more money is the power. See, the money come along with the power. See, that's what the 8 yearns for the most. It's the power. Let's check it out.
Things done with a moral compass, but what is good and bad anyway? Like, the thing is that a lot of people will say, oh, there's a definition of good and evil. No, there's not. It's just a spectrum. Because you can kill somebody to protect your family, and that's a justifiable killing, but then you can kill somebody just randomly. It's not justifiable because it's just random, right? But that's just based off our own moral compass. If our society was different, if our religious dialects were different, then those things wouldn't be considered morality anymore. So 8 has nothing to do with morality and even karma as much as they say. It's a karmic number, yes. But what it more has to do with is, do you have power? And then with that power, you can have a good life. It doesn't matter what situation you're born as an 8. You need to develop inner power by developing the right sort of systems that then give you power. When it comes to giving yourself power through your body, through your mind, so meaning working out, empowering your mind through reading more books, getting the right intelligence, then empowering your pockets by making sure your research kind of make that money. Without those things, you're screwed as an 8. Nobody's going to respect you. I'm not even spending long on 8s. That's how you know I'm not being biased at all. 8s, you guys get it. I've made so much videos for you guys already for yourselves, so get powerful or nobody's going to respect you. You get it. 9s. 9 is like the most misunderstood life path, I would say, because it's nobody's talking about you guys online, so I'm sorry. Life path 9, you guys are brilliant people, for one. Your whole weakness is that you guys overthink. I need you guys to get out of your own mind and take action more. The 9 is as smart as the 7, and dare I say smarter at times, because the 7 is so focused on what they can't see, the esoteric, the what's in outer space, the universe. Like, they're focused on the spiritual side of life, whereas the 9 will calibrate, not even calibrate, they'll channel the spiritual side of life, but they'll bring it over to the physical reality. I mean, they need tangible proof that they should believe in spirituality, which is good and bad. It's good because it makes them more logical. It's bad because it takes out the imagination, and it'll make them actually limit themselves to what the logical mind can't comprehend. Beyond all that, the weakness of the 9, the uncomfortable truth of the 9 is that you guys are meant to have the hardest lives out of all the single digit life paths because you're the highest vibration single digit. So you guys are meant to suffer the most from young. You guys are meant to mature quickly. You're not meant to have a very solid childhood. And as a result, you're meant to suffer in order to attain wisdom. You have a life path of wisdom, which means you have to go through a great deal of suffering to attain that. It comes through experience, not through reading, not through watching Shem's Universe videos, not through watching anybody else's videos. It comes through actual real life experience. So accept your suffering for what it is, transform it into something that's going to make you money, success, and make you leave an imprint on reality. Because that's what you're meant to do, is leave an imprint and become immortalized. It's as simple as that. 11s. I'm going to go through like master numbers, but I'm going to do it in like a sequential order now, guys. So like 11, 13, 14, 16, 19, 22, 33. That's the order it's going to go in. 11s. You guys are just like the 2s. Only difference with you guys is hyper emotional. You guys need to definitely understand that if you don't put yourself first, if you don't develop a certain sense of selfishness, people are going to be selfish around you and take what you have, whether that be if you're a guy, you're a girl, if you're a girl, you're a guy. They'll take your car, they'll take your property, they'll take everything from you. If you don't have a firm sense of boundaries and be that number 1 and put yourself first, be selfish as an 11, you're getting screwed over. You're going to get walked over. 13. You guys have an issue with being lazy and lethargic. The 4s are very hard worker. 13s, you guys, even if you're natural hard workers, you got to work even harder than the 4. That's why you guys are the wealthiest life path, because karma's still.
All right, y'all. I got to get up out of here. Hey, if this was interesting, go ahead, go check out Shem's Universe, man. Go on, check him out, man. Go subscribe to him, too. Tell him Desmoove sent you, man. I'm up out of here. I'll holler at y'all later.